do something in his honor. But let me say this, because of him, it is wrong for always praise people when they are wrong. That has been my philosophy. Whilst the person is alive, that is where we must eulogize him. It is only when he's gone. He doesn't hear. He doesn't see. Because he's a statesman.
He's a statesman. Honorable MP for Kofi Adams, former aide to former President Jerry John Rawlings. You know him. You felt him. He was very close to you. How did you feel when you heard of his passing away?
Like you introduced, former President Rawlings, for me, I perceived him to be larger than life. And so death was not something I envisaged or anticipated would happen around the time it happened. So I got shocked, but quickly moved into a state of denial that it's not true. He has gone to sleep. He would wake up. But as days roll, the usual conversation, the discussions we were supposed to have, for which I have spoken to him Tuesday before the Thursday he was sent to the hospital, was no more happening. So, is it true? Is it true? Until this morning, when I arrived here and stood there for some time, said things in my mind, no response from him. The usual way he will respond immediately I get to him, there was no response. So now, truly, it dawned on me that our boss is no more. He's truly gone to his maker.
Now let us quickly now look at the values that he stood for. Probity, accountability, integrity, social justice. These are the things. Are you sure that these quality tenants would live with us? And do we respect them? Or he is dead, so he has died with it?
I think his death and the love that has poured out should rather, in a way, excite us to keep to these values. I likened this situation to what happened as we read our Bible and we are told stories about, even when Christ was alive, his teachings, many of us didn't accept it. If I say many of us, I meant those of us who we didn't accept it. It was after his crucifixion and resurrection.
Let me rudely interrupt you. Kofi Adams, that is Honorable Joshua.
At the point too.
Yeah, and now as a very solid person in the party that former President Jerry John.
In everything that we do, even in media, in our work as journalists, in our work as, if I call it, men of God. Somebody say we shouldn't call them men of God because we are all men of God. Even our religious work, even in our homes. We will compete for power because we have to compete for it. But the tension, the fact that if I see Honorable Titus Glover, because he's in the opposing side, we must be enemies. This one must never even advise another. But if we believe in social justice, if we believe in probity and accountability, even if it is titled opportunity, President Rawlings' life, all through the ups and the downs and how we exited, should encourage us.
We used to describe Ghana's political history as checkered, but for the past 30 years, we are seeing a stable.
Before he ushered us into democratic rule, he demonstrated his commitment that this is the path the world and the people of this country want us to go. Therefore, he gave his all to make sure we go by this. From 1992 up to year 2001, he lived to see what he
personal dream. Everything you know is in your mind.
Politician, and he was one beautiful politician. You are a beautiful politician when the people are with you, and you holds the heart. He was able to. He has the courage now, and he has the ability to hold people and get people working. Now has come as a politician. What would you say that you would want to take from him and run with?
And there's a saying, that it's said about the former president is still in our hands. Whatever we are doing, we should remind ourselves there was once a time the leader of this country who demonstrated his life. For humanity. He stood for the truth. He stood for transparency. He stood for truth and justice. And he also stood for accountability. That he has lived with us. We shouldn't allow these words to just go just like that. I was sitting when you asked the same similar question to my former speaker and my senior. He offered himself to serve this country. Today he's gone. And I believe that. And I still, if I have the opportunity, I'll tell the president, let us institutionalize the voice of the president. If you can even open because Rawlings never dies. He was an asset. He was an institution. That God bless him. He may have his shortcomings, but as a human, we are all fallen. Once in a while we make mistakes, but so long as there's genuine
former MP for
Tema East and Deputy Minister of Transport.
And Deputy Minister of Transport, titles,
Daniel
titles Glover. You always want it to be the same. That's wonderful having. Akufo-addo. Then we saw the filing past of the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, and the wife Samira Bawumia. Then we saw former President John Agyapong, former President John Dramani Mahama and wife Lordina Mahama. And then we saw we have seen justices of the Supreme Court also have taken their turn to pay their last respect to the former President of the Republic of Ghana. We saw Joshua Alabi. We've also a Greek minister designate, Dr. Asaya Koto. And then we've also seen Matthew Poku Prempen, the former education minister and now energy minister designate, also filing past at the Accra International Conference Center. So here at the International Conference Center, and we are looking, we're watching the funeral rites of Flight Lieutenant Jerry. still at the Accra International Conference Center, where we're observing day 3 of the funeral of former President, Flight Lieutenant General John Rawlings. Born in 1947, died 2020 at age 73. Captain Akako, it's been a smooth day so far. Filing past the mortal remains has been so smooth. We're always at a point in time thinking that every day will bring it, and then we saw day 1, we've seen day 2, we've seen day 3, and it looks as if the planning committee had been able to control the crowd, and they had left with the COVID protocol. The biggest crowd that had come here was the 275 members of parliament with their speaker that came in. And within a space of time, they have cleared them, and the place is still calm and everything is smooth. How do you think that this committee had been able to achieve this results?
Thank you very much, Gabi. It's as a result of hard work, planning, and ready to actually take up a task and make sure you deliver to the end. This wouldn't have been possible if the planning committee had not taken into consideration that all these things could happen. Probably there will be people rushing in to cause chaotic incidents and all those things. But as yesterday I said, I would always say that kudos to the planning committee for having been meticulous about planning this whole event. Bringing in all these parliamentarians, you need a huge number of people to manage and usher them all in. But because Ghanaians, at least I know I am...
Now, we have seen up to this time what we expect.